Yeah, welcome to the King and Me show. I'm King.
Hey y'all, I'm Me. What's up? How y'all doing?
Hey, we coming to y'all today with a video. It was something that Michelle sent to me, and with the weather that we're having in Maryland, we thought it was a pretty
Merlin.
interesting
Mer.
discussion point.
Yes, of course.
So, wanted to have this conversation and share our conversation with y'all, and also kind of have an idea of what y'all would think. So, Michelle, set this up for us.
So the scene was I was scrolling through Facebook, and on Facebook, someone asked in one of the many groups that I'm in, someone said, if it's snowing outside, is your man allowed to shovel a single woman's driveway or walkway? And I read through the comments and I was surprised because, again, this is a group full of all women. I was very, very surprised at the fact that most women were going off about the question because of the word allowed. So it wasn't anything else that the question asked. It was specifically the word allowed. Like, allowed makes it seem like I have to tell this man everything that he has to do and all this other stuff. And then some other women were like, I don't know if you can say what a grown man is allowed to do and not to do. And all these other things. And a lot of women were like, he's grown, that type of stuff. For those who did respond, most of them said, that's fine. He can do it as long as there's like no like sexual attraction on either end coming. But for the most part, they were like, go ahead. That's what I would want some man to do for me if I were single and that type of stuff. But I saw it and I was like, let me show this to King. Not necessarily asking what he would do or think, but just showing him, hey, this is what some women are thinking about today.
You know, I find a couple of things interesting.
What up?
A, the word allowed. That is
Mm-hmm.
something that I can't stand when people are like, no man, my woman ain't gonna allow me to do that. And it's like, bro, what? First of all, and let me get this straight,
Yeah,
it's
set up.
not just what a woman allows a man to do. It's vice versa. I don't think you should look as your significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever, the person that you're choosing to spend life with. I don't think anything should be framed in the terms of my blank allows me or doesn't allow me to do whatever. Now, that's still different from what you and that person agree on. And for example, right?
Okay. All right, set it up.
If you and I have a discussion about strip clubs, okay? And it's one of those things where you're like, King, I don't want you going to a strip club, and I agree to that. Then if somebody were to invite me, it would be one of those conversations where, hey, because of my relationship, I cannot go to the strip club. It's not that you don't allow me to go, but you stated your thoughts on it. I gave you my thoughts on it, and we had an agreement about it. But that's not allowing me or not allowing me to do anything. That's a small example of what you
Hold
and
on,
I.
let me make notes so I can say no strip club. All right, so no.
Hey, my strip club days are done. You know,
Same.
I had a joke about that actually. I told somebody, I said, it's funny. When I would go to the strip club, it was in my youth when I had a lot less money than what I do now. But now that I am a little bit older, I can't imagine spending a single dime on somebody else's
Throwing
tuition or
dimes on
bills.
these shit. Okay, okay, okay.
But the whole allow thing, that's my thoughts on that. So let me start there. And then, second of all, I took a look at some of the comments, and it seemed as though it would be okay if her name was Broomhilda and she looked like a three, versus it being somebody whose name was, let me think of something like a sexy name. Like, what's a sexy female name?
Michelle.
So something like a Michelle, and they were like a universal nine or something. It seemed like they would have an issue with that. And I have a problem with that. If your man's wanted to be nice and do something neighborly, it shouldn't matter what the person looks like or what their gender is. I helped you shovel out your place the other day, and I cracked a joke and I said, hey, how much do we like your neighbors? Because I was asking in case, you know, just to be sure that she was cool with the neighbors and we can go ahead and shovel the
Yeah, because
neighbors'
if I ain't like them, they
driving
will get
spot as
shoveled.
well. Because if she didn't, I wasn't spending my energy doing
There
that.
you go.
right? And I don't know if her neighbors are male or female. I don't care about that. It was more about neighborly nicety and safety.
Neighborly love.
So the whole allow thing is definitely something that I think couples shouldn't use, as well as doing things for another gender just because, or not doing things because of what they look like.
And I also think for me, I look at it and I'm like, but you don't know that person's situation. For example, it snowed multiple times this week. And the first day it snowed, I went out there and I shoveled, and sis injured herself doing all that shoveling. So when it came time for the second day that it snowed, I just wasn't physically able to do it. And I'm sitting in my house like, oh my gosh, like everyone is out there and everything like that. So if someone had done it, it's kind of like, well, I know she has a man. How comes her man hasn't come by to do it? You don't know the situations or the conditions that's kind of putting that person in that situation where they're unable to shovel for themselves or do something to help themselves. I don't think kindness should be conditional. Like, oh, well, I'm only going to help you out if there's no man around who can help you or something like that. No, I think kindness should just be kindness. Like, it should just be a whole thing that just exists.
Okay. I don't have anything else to add to that. Those are the two things that I want to add, and I like what you added as well. I think we're on the same page about it.
We are on the same page about that. You ain't shoveling off no. Okay.
Hey, but for real though, a sexy person name.
Michelle. I already told you.
Okay. All right.
What's sexier than Michelle? Okay, maybe Lisa. I don't know. Like, those are two sexy names right there. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I like it.
You should. I would hope you did. I would really hope you did.
Word. All right. Well, that's all we got.
That's all we got?
Yeah,
We
that's
don't have nothing more?
I mean,
I'm saying
I can feel some time
we
now.
look good.
Hey, how do y'all like this setup? We finally getting things worked out over here.
I feel like this brings out my natural, beautiful, chocolatey skin color, and this brings out the handsomeness. Look, y'all, he is so handsome. No, stop looking. He is so handsome.
Thank you, baby. And you look. I shouldn't say the words I'm thinking about on these YouTube streets.
Not only you can whisper it to me later, like cover up your mic and then like you can whisper it to me later.
I got you.
But no, you look good. Like it's capturing our overall essence and aura, and it's giving flavor and life. I love it.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Thank you. I put some time into it. I appreciate it.
Can we just give a shout out to the couple who helped us make these changes that we're seeing? Some of the changes that everyone is going to be able to see.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to John and Nicole. They do the Better Than Perfect podcast on all platforms. They're both content creators as well. They've been doing content for a while separately, and together they have a couples channel that they're doing like what we're doing. We're choosing to share our life with people, and maybe there's something within our conversations that we have that can give you a little bit of a nugget, the same way that when we watch their content, there's some nuggets that they throw out there that can provide some value. So John, Nicole, we appreciate y'all.
Thank you. And then there's just one more shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to my socks. Can y'all see my socks? They are nice little avocado. Look. Why is it that my socks don't get featured? I wear some really nice socks sometimes.
You do have a variety of interesting socks.
Thank you.
Variety with them baby feet.
With my baby feet, I am 5'9", a solid 5'9", and I wear a size 8 in women's shoes. That's why I'm accident prone, because I'm just like topsy turvy. You have these little baby feet, and then grown woman chest, and then the grown woman height, and it's just like. Ooh.
And the locks, because the locks add some weight as well.
Add some weight on the sister, okay? Add some weight.
Today we're going to be watching the Baltimore Ravens play. I don't know when this is going to get posted, but hopefully our Ravens come out with this win against the Texans.
This is one of the moments where you pray to baby Jesus, because I hate it when we have to go against Texas, specifically Houston,
Ooh.
because that's where my family is.
Oh, have you talked to them
I
yet?
have not. I'm not texting any of them people.
You should start
I
it.
don't want to. No, I'm not.
You don't
I'm not.
want to jinx it?
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. No.
See,
I
you and
hear
I are opposite of that. I tend to eat crow a lot.
you be starting stuff.
Because
See,
I will be the first.
I can't do that.
I will be the first to talk trash, and it'll come back and bite me in the behind.
But see,
almost all the
that's
time.
the saved and sanctified side of my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if I talk trash, they just gonna run to Jesus and like snitch on me, and then it's gonna be like this whole thing. Well, like now this has to happen. So I'm not even. I'm going to send them love and wishes, and say that we, the Baltimore Ravens, need to be in the Super Bowl. So.
No, bump that love and wishes crap.
No,
hey,
no.
Ravens is gonna get out there. They gonna dominate the day. Sending them Texas boys back home, eating barbecue on the way out. I said what I said.
He said what he said. I stand by my man.
Thank you, baby.
Of course, of course.
What else? Anything else?
Anything else going on? Now we just trying to survive this cold.
Oh
weather.
yeah. Wherever y'all at, if y'all got that cold snap, stay warm out there.
Yes, please. Like we here in Houston and all them places getting like inches. Not Houston, Atlanta, and other places that don't know what to do with 1 inch of snow getting like inches of snow, like women's weave inches. Like it was just too much down there.
All right.
You look so good.
You too, baby. We both look good.
I'm saying we be fly.
And you and I got seen today.
Where?
Out.
Oh, out and about.
Out and about, as we were out and about today. Somebody even said that you were glammed up today.
Who said that?
Your friend. Your soror. You just be hearing compliments, but if you know what, that's perfect. Because if it ain't a compliment for me, you like, really just
it don't matter.
Yeah.
Only compliments I care about are the ones that come from my baby.
Yeah, I like that.
Of course.
I like that. But yeah, no, that was it's a surprise that you forgot that.
I was in the zone. We were going shopping for some odds and ends, and I think I was hungry. You know me. Things don't be sticking when I'm hungry. If there's nothing sticking to my ribs, nothing's gonna stick up here. That's how we can hold on to it.
I like that. I might put that on the shirt and give it to you for your birthday. All right, y'all. That's a long pause. I'm going to have to cut that out.
No, leave it.
All right. Hey, well, we hope y'all have a good weekend.
Enjoy yourselves, whatever you may be doing, whenever this goes live. So have a good whatever is here whenever this goes live. Because, we just be out in these streets.
And just because this ain't live don't mean that we not ending it in the way that we know that.
Bring
so
it here,
let me bring them lips.
Bring it here.
Mwah. 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 Bye, y'all.